Okay, so this week we truly are looking we are looking at The Secret History of D.B Cooper, issue number 1 by Brian Chirilla.
You didn't believe us. We said we would get here in the end, and we have.
It's actually oddly appropriate that this review has been slightly elusive, considering the real-life person that this is based on.
Yeah, let us tell you the true story of D.B Cooper.
1971. A man purchases a ticket under the name Dan Cooper. He boards a commercial flight from Seattle to Portland. Halfway through, the man stands up, announces he has a bomb, and hijacks the plane.
The plane lands in Seattle. Cooper demands $200,000 in unmarked bills and some parachutes. Once they've taken off again, somewhere over the Washington wilderness, Cooper jumps out of the plane, never to be seen again.
Now, what we just told you actually has very little to do with the comic.
True.
But
it is a fantastic true story, though.
It is. It's a very cool story. The comic itself is more of a psychedelic conspiracy theory that's set in the Cold War, where D.B Cooper is a psychic assassin for the CIA, along with his partner, a one-eared talking teddy bear.
How this is all going to tie together with the story we just told you, we're not exactly sure at this time. What we do know is that it all takes place a week before the hijacking. Cooper is a chain-smoking smartass with a katana, and frankly, I loved him almost on sight.
Yeah, as did I.
Oh, come on, let's be honest. You loved the one-eared teddy bear.
His name is Lee, and he is very cool, and yes, I did.
We jump back and forward between Cooper and a high-ranking member of the Kremlin. Cooper is negotiating his way through this creepy, visceral landscape that looks like somebody's inside.
Yeah, Chirilla has named this the Glut.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the high-ranking member of the Kremlin is having his lunch. Cooper finds a monster, gets into a fight with it, slices its head in half with his sword, and then the high-ranking member of the Kremlin's head splits wide open. Doesn't even get to finish his goulash.
No, he doesn't. Now, obviously, there are a lot of questions in this, and Chirilla does such a brilliant job of posing these questions without actually giving too much away.
Yep.
I mean, how do you psychically assassinate someone? What's with the one-eared teddy bear? And the question that has plagued FBI since 1971, who indeed was D.B Cooper?
Look, I think this was a fantastic idea for Chirilla to actually attack this story. He was raised in Oregon, where Cooper's actually become kind of a cult icon. He's the man that got away with it. And it really does make for some very compelling storytelling.
It really does. I love seeing titles that are written and drawn by the same guy. It kind of shows that it's a bit of a passion project for them. And this one looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun to read through. The artwork is sharp, you know, great faces, amazing colours, and the monsters. I mean, this is what we've come to know Chirilla for, and it's fantastic in this. The story is confusing enough, but it doesn't get annoying.
I know what you mean. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. There's very little bad that I can say about it. I mean, I would have liked a little bit more length, honestly, but I'm still definitely going to keep reading. I mean, this is definitely a buy for me. Me
too. I think this is such an interesting project. I do understand what you're saying with it being on the slim side. Yeah. It is a monthly series, but the pages that are in there are absolute gold. Go out, buy D.B Cooper. Get your hands on him before the FBI do.